Over the years, we've seen a plethora of different Spider-Man titles, ranging from the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre.
Looks like it's time to call on your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
But what if I told you there was a great Spidey game in the mid-90s that never left Japan? And this game is The Amazing Spider-Man Lethal Foes only for the Super Famicom. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Japanese exclusive Spider-Man game that never left the shores of Japan, never made its way to the West, but I felt like I should dedicate a video purely talking about this amazing game, no pun intended, of course. Yes, that's right, this game is purely a Japanese exclusive, releasing in 1995, good year that by the way. This game was a side-scrolling beat-em-up slash platformer from the Super Nintendo era of gaming, right? Where the player must guide Spidey through 8 varying stages, ranging from rooftops all the way down to the sewers, and even going to Central Park. Each stage is also timed as well, so the player must pick up the pace by swinging, crawling, and also beating their way through waves and waves of enemies, ranging from spider slayers to normal henchmen, as they make their way to the end, hopefully taking down the boss, and then moving on to the next stage. But when it comes to these time limits, they are not lenient. You have to really hustle and try and get your way to the end. Sure, the gameplay for this game, yeah, it does have its typical 90s jank to it, as this was like the mid-90s Super Nintendo, Super Famicom era of platforming. But the fundamentals are there for a very good Spidey adventure. And I would also say that this game has much better feeling controls than compared to what we got with Maximum Carnage and also Separation Anxiety. That also came out, yeah, in and around that kind of time as well. But yeah, I would say this game is definitely a lot better control feeling wise than those two games, hands down for sure. This cover art screams Mark Bagley, as he would go on to illustrate Ultimate Spider-Man later on in the early 2000s. He's also still currently illustrating Spider-Man in a few stories. You can definitely tell that this is like his cover art. You can definitely tell that this is his cover, purely for the fact is like how Spider-Man kind of looks, you know, like proportion-wise, and he has like the massive like circular lenses as well. When it comes to this cover as well, you can also see the rogues gallery that Spider-Man will be facing in this game, ranging from Venom to Green Goblin, Doc Ock, even Alistair Smythe. Lizard is in there as well. All of them. If you're liking what you're seeing, guys, if you're into your retro gaming, your Spidey content, go ahead and click that subscribe button, ring that bell to stay notified. And also subscribing is one click. You'll also be doing me a huge favor, as I want to try and get this type of content out to a variety of people on the YouTube space. And yeah, back to the video. The plot goes, as I try to translate as I play, that Doc Ock escapes from prison. Huge shocker, I know, right? And forces Kirk Connors, aka the Lizard, to help him destroy Spider-Man. Then Octavius hires Alistair Smythe to create his army of spider slayers and robots to try and hinder Spider-Man as he makes his way through the stages. Then it's basically your typical Spidey plot. Spidey stops a bank robbery, Mysterio wants a piece of action as he tries to take out Peter and of course fails. Then this game goes complete 94 cartoon style, with Alistair Smythe becoming the mutant like he did in the cartoon, and also trying to take out Spidey. Green Goblin enters the scene. Then Venom comes over and he says hi for a bit, tells Peter that Carnage is going to destroy New York with an army of symbiotes. Where have I seen this before? Then it's off to take down Doc Ock and Carnage in the final stages of the game. We take him down, the portal explodes, and it sends Carnage and his army of symbiotes back into space. Just your normal day of being Spider-Man. If you don't have your Super Famicom lying in the cupboard or hiding away in the attic, there are ways you can play this game today, thankfully. And someone's also gone out of their way to make a fan translation from Japanese to English. Wait, Venom calls Carnage a bastard? we definitely missed out on this classic gem back in the day. I don't know if it was because there was a sheer volume of Spider-Man games coming out at that same sort of time in the mid-90s, because we had Maximum Carnage and also Separation Anxiety. Would a third Spidey game just nestled in the middle of those two be too much? Or maybe it's because there might have been some sort of copyright dispute with like the Japanese developer that made this game, with like the Western audiences, with like LGN. Remember LGN? But thankfully we can play this game nowadays in some shape or form on the PC, and also that fan translation from Japanese to English version. Good job. But thank you guys. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. I definitely wanted to make a dedicated video talking about the amazing Spider-Man Lethal Foes. And if you've liked this type of content, let me know in the comment section below. Your feedback is always appreciated, and I'll also have some other ideas I have cooking in the pipeline as well. So I'm going to stop here. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you for giving me like just 10 seconds of your time. Always appreciated. And if you liked what you're seeing, go ahead and subscribe. It is one click, and you'll also be helping me greatly in reaching out to the vast tube space. You'll be helping me out greatly. So if you can, thank you all so much. And also ring that bell, you know, leave a like, and you'll also be notified when I upload a new video on the channel. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you in my next video or stream or let's play. Thank you all so much. Have a good one, guys. Take care.